Pero bueno, hoy Diego estuvo ante los medios de comunicación, la conferencia oficial, porque recordemos que habló el lunes pasado, primero que nadie el técnico, lo habló con Fox Sports, lo habló con otros dos medios, antier hubo actividad con jugadores, ayer lo hizo Pulisic, en fin, han estado en constante comunicación. El día de hoy el técnico fue muy claro, mencionaba que ha sido un proceso complicado, un proceso difícil al armar el equipo, encontrar jugadores, ir buscando las piezas. Recordemos que Estados Unidos tiene un proyecto no para Qatar, sino para el 2026, como lo debe de tener también México y Canadá, pensando en hacer un mundial distinto. Pero ¿qué crees? Después del papelón que se echó ayer el señor Gustavo Matosas, que por cierto va a ser el técnico del San Luis y será oficial de hoy a mañana, ¿no? Bueno, pues después de estas declaraciones donde dice que se aburría en selección, que no era él y bla, 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 pues el señor Gregg Berhalter le dijo un par de ubicatex y un par de cosas a los técnicos de ahora. Vamos a escucharlo.
So I think that we're both in a position where we're battling for supremacy in CONCACAF. We're both trying to be the top team. I think right now Mexico is slightly ahead of us, having beaten us in the last game and having performed well over the last few years. But when we play them, you see the intensity takes a different level. Everything's up a level. The tempo of the game is up. The tackles are a little bit harder, and these are special games. I think there's it's always an occasion to be playing against Mexico, and even if it's a friendly game, or a Gold Cup game, or a qualifying game, or a World Cup game, they're always special games. Listen, everyone has their own narrative. For me, it's a different challenge. It's a completely different challenge. You can't compare it to club soccer. It's different. And what I'd say is the tremendous amount of pride you have for representing your country, the tremendous amount of pride you have when the team is on the field playing another country. It doesn't get much better than that. And of course, there's times when you miss being on the field every day because that's what you're used to as a club coach. But it's just accepting that it's a different set of challenges. Well, I think the first thing is we're extremely proud of Jesse and his development as a coach and the pathway that he's taken. He did a great job in Major League Soccer. He went on to learn as an assistant under a very good coach in Ralph Ragnick, and now he has the opportunity to be a head coach himself in the Champions League. And I think it's fantastic for U.S. Soccer. I think personally it's fantastic for Jesse, but also as a coach, we're proud of him. We're proud of what he's been able to accomplish. And I have no doubt that he's going to be successful in the Champions League. I think he's a good coach. And I think what it does is just show other American coaches that it's possible. Whereas if you would have said a couple years ago, there's going to be American coaching in the Champions League, maybe we might say, I don't believe you. I don't think that's going to happen.
Ahí están las palabras por parte del coach de los Estados Unidos.